Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another episode. And yeah, I'm looking a little rough right now. I just finished a whole day of being a counselor. Woke up at 7. It is now 9:47 when I'm recording this. You'll probably see us at 11 o'clock at night. Um, but yeah, we are here to talk about the finals. I couldn't do it last night. I was busy. But yeah, what I want to do today is kind of just talk about the finals overall. And then talk about last night's game because that was obviously game one. And yeah, every game is crucial since it is the NBA Finals. So, I think a lot of people kind of had the same idea as if, for their prediction of the finals, right? And the question was really, is Giannis playing? Now, as you guys are watching this, Giannis is playing and played last night. But the obvious question mark was the best player in this, in the finals, right? Giannis is not by far, especially not 100%, especially since he's not 100% healthy. But Giannis is the best player out of both teams in the finals, and obviously it changes things if he is not 100% healthy or if he can't play at all. And so for me, I thought I think the Suns would win in 6 most likely. If Giannis didn't play, I think Jrue Holiday and Chris Middleton could both carry the loads at some point. It just comes down to will they be consistent? Will they, is this the game they'll show up, or is this the game they drop 4 on 2 for 28 shooting? And so, that you have to, put that into perspective. But I thought, no Giannis. I think, Chris Middleton, Holiday could blow up for, 1 or 2 games since they're that inconsistent. And, take a few games. But I think the Suns would just be too good overall as a team, the depth and just, the star power of Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I thought with Giannis, the Bucks, I have the Bucks in 7. And I know I predicted the Bucks to win it all beforehand. If you guys want to go back right now, you might say, "Oh, that's cap." Go back right now, you'll see. I have the Bucks. I had Bucks Clippers, and low key. Obviously, injuries have derailed this whole playoffs. But if Kawhi was healthy for the Western Conference Finals, I could have been right. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I would have Bucks in 7. I guess a little bit because of the fact that I already predicted the Bucks before the playoffs started, but also just because I think with Giannis, the 3 of them is just greater than 2. Giannis, Middleton, Holiday is just better than Booker and Paul, and just I would just think it would be too much, right? All right, so that was my prediction. That's what I thought coming in. Let's talk about Game 1. So there was too many issues with the Bucks happening Game 1, and the first one is Mike Budenholzer. And, we all know it. Budenholzer is not a good coach. People look back in 20 years. We all know this. People will look back in 20 years. 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds are going to be like, "Oh, Mike Budenholzer was a good coach. Look, he brought the Bucks to the finals." And, everyone will be like, "Oh, I guess so. He did bring them to the finals / maybe win a championship." But we all know, people that are watching right now, he sucks. Makes 0 adjustments. Looks like he doesn't care. And just isn't a good coach. And you could see the difference between him, like someone like him who makes 0 adjustments any game, and someone like Ty Lue who literally scratched and clawed, found any adjustment he could to win every single series he did. And that's the difference. And, so that was number 1, Budenholzer, making no adjustments. And that goes into the fact of his pick and roll defense, right? So it was just way too easy for the Suns to get Brook Lopez onto Chris Paul or Devin Booker, right? Basically, right, you have Lopez with the bigger guy. Giannis was kind of guarding DeAndre Ayton, so I think it was a smaller guy, right? So you have Lopez with a smaller Suns player. Who cares? And then you have obviously Jrue Holiday / Chris Middleton. I guess it's more Jrue Holiday guarding Chris Paul and Devin Booker, right? So Jrue Holiday comes up or is at the top of the key with Chris Paul. All of a sudden, you see the smaller Suns guy who's guarded by Lopez come up and then just push Jrue Holiday back, which means Lopez is now on the island with Paul and Booker. And it was just way too easy for the Suns to look. If you're leaving Chris Paul or Devin Booker with Bobby Portis or Brook Lopez, because they did it with the bench too, you're not winning games. And Budenholzer should know that. It's so simple. And so the thing is, it's like, all right, so people ask, does Lopez deserve minutes? And yes, he does, because he is, unless DeAndre Ayton is on the floor, he is the biggest body there. And the fact that he can now space the floor as well with that is really important. So if he is valuable on the offensive end, that means 2 things. 1, switch up your switch defense or find a way to not get destroyed like that. And if it's merely impossible, right, maybe find some help. Tell someone to switch. If you see Lopez on an island or Bobby Portis on an island with someone, tell Jrue Holiday to come up and figure out how to stop, the guy that will be open because Holiday is going to double team, right? Figure it out. That's all you have to do, all right? So the switch defense was horrible last night. Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis were on too many islands, and Devin Booker and Chris Paul were able to dominate because of that. The last thing really was just I mean, I'll talk about it both. Just the shot making from Phoenix. They were making more shots. They were 22 from 22 from the free throw line. The Bucks were like 9 of 12 or something like that. So obviously the free throws were a little they weren't equal. And obviously that happens in every game. Not every team has equal free throws, but it was a little shaky. I think the Suns did get a few more calls. There was one with Booker that was kind of flying in the air with PJ Tucker, and now there's a funny photo of PJ Tucker looking at me . But yeah. That's really it. I mean, I just think the Bucks, if they want to win this, Budenholzer has got to step up. Giannis obviously wasn't 100% healthy, so that was something. It was very cool and incredible to see Giannis being able to just bully DeAndre Ayton like that. That one move where he basically shoved him out the way. After a week ago, his leg was not looking too good. But yeah, that's really it. Giannis looks like he's going to be okay, so I'm excited for the series. It's going to be a good one. I think we all know that. So it's going to be great. I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts on the finals. Who's going to win? Who's winning tomorrow? And yeah, I just can't wait. This is what we've been waiting for. It's a healthy finals. We haven't gotten a healthy series, at least for now. Dario Saric tore his ACL. But everyone else is pretty good for now, besides obviously Dante DiVincenzo. So yeah. That's it, guys. I'm going to knock out. I am very tired, and you can probably see from my eyes, honestly. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, it'll probably be a Game 2 recap because I will be watching the game tomorrow. So yeah, guys, have a good one. See you in the next episode, which should be tomorrow night. If not, I messed up. But yeah, guys, see you later. Bye.